don't speak the languages that we speak. Welcome back to another Sunday. And I have somebody very special here. Before I join now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just okay, I can already tell but yeah. This is my daughter, y'all. I have a daughter.
Woo! You see? Look. Oh, okay.
Are you
I'm gonna hold
good?
this for now. No, but it's like
Yeah,
falling.
this is yeah.
But it's falling.
Okay, I'm gonna help you adjust it when I come to you.
Yeah. Sharp. Cause
Okay.
wow,
But
the
we
way
live.
I can see that. Oh, that's one.
But yes,
But
greetings,
yes.
greetings. Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
think
So does that mean I hope it's
hello is
falling.
a go. Welcome, welcome to our space here. Yes,
Thank
this is
you.
my fictional daughter, but
Fictional. I'm real.
for real. But yes, thank you so much, Gogo. I know I've got you guys the last minute as well. Can you tell my people? So this is one of my the people I rely on when coming to the energies and the spirits of the waters. So I know we have been going on this path, yeah, water, because it's one of my favorite elements, Vele, and with the cleanses and things that we've been doing
So
the
Pisces.
past, yeah, also a yeah on the northern calendar. But yes, so our topic today is water as a metaphor for the spiritual journey. So we have
Okay.
Gogo Langa, activity Mkulu, Gogo, but Kilanga today with us, and we're going to be expanding more on this topic. So maybe Gogo, if you can tell us who are you, Otswakaye, you can introduce your people as well on this.
Um, okay. Hello. Tawazani, Sanibonani, Tamakulini, Emakosini. Eh, my name, igama lami, libitso laka, ki Kulanga Lwalele. But there's no but actually. Yes, my name is Langa. Originally from the hood, Soweto, Kopinville to be exact. Um, ish, there's this weird thing there, but my people don't really, we don't really introduce ourselves like that. It's just hi,
Okay.
this is my name, how are you, Shabu? But as we go along, obviously, then you'll get the gist of who we are.
Mm.
But yes, my name is Langa.
All right, Gogo, Siabonga. So, like I'm saying, Hore, yeah, I haven't seen you in the longest up until like now recently. So, yeah, I think, yeah, you have also been somebody on Kapileng on my journey, have enlightened me
Yeah,
to a lot
yeah.
of things. So, what kind of healer are you? I know you're also not a fan of titles and boxes and all of that. But by for our topic today, like what do you work with? Because yeah, I've seen other stuff that you do. I'm not too sure where you at now with your spiritual journey. So what
What
kind of
stuff do I do?
hey ma'am.
Guys.
So
No,
kind of
but
what kind of a healer are you? Are you,
there's kinds of healers. Ne? Sorry, I'm gonna a little bit, but I'll digress. I don't okay. I do get the whole principle that there are different kinds of healers in the sense that we can't all do the same thing, and not we're not all called, to work in the same, you know. But like, I don't get the what kind of a healer are you, right?
Okay.
Because what I want to say is I'm the kind that practices light, that works, magic, that brings
Her
people
light
closer to
worker.
God. Yeah. What do you do? Which you did ask, but it's like, yeah. Uh, right now, we just help people with, they like things like your dreams. But I'm more intangible right now, so I'm not doing anything tangible. But I'm finding myself working a lot with people's mental health, um, and people's reasoning capacity. So I want to say that we're now working with the psyche. We're now working with the psyche so that we can connect to the spirit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I like you young healers, Namatuke, because yeah, you guys bring like perspectives where yeah we're fighting amongst ourselves and all of that. I hope you'll be able to answer the one question that I've always seen you explain so well. So, and like I say, you're a linguist. You've always been the linguist. You've always been the one pekang the Sesotho words, the Nguni words for us. So I want to throw this one at you while we are still warming up and waiting for the people to get here. But yeah, what is, how do you describe Isangoma? Speaking on the same category, what kind of a healer are you? Because I know you don't want to box yourself in that. So what is Isangoma? What is the concept of Isangoma from your perspective?
Oh, that's what you meant. You see? You see? Uh, I'm fighting the urge to burst into song. Isangoma, if you look at the etymology, right, is singular for Izangoma, which when you break it down, Ubuzangengoma is to come with song, right? So song in any culture, in any tradition, um, wherever you come from, is a way of connecting to spirit, right? That's why people will sing. That's why people will play music. Song is. There's a song that we used to sing for choir. Bare mmino ke tholwana ya bophelo. And then o kaya kae kapa kae, right? But music is basically the fruit of life. So when we talk about Izangoma, we talk about people abazangengoma, talk about people that come with song, you know. And then you dissect into, okay, but Isangoma, but this is what I do. So mina iluzlami elomndau, for example, iluzlami ele this, ele that, ele that. But yes, that's basically what it means to come with song.
Yeah, I think there's one part where, can you translate it Kasotho for us to understand Kasotho hore? Because I think there's a thing you should say hore, like hosa from uksabela. Like, can you go a bit more onto that one in the sangoma part of the word?
Okay. So Kasotho, to answer your first thing, there's no asiki sangoma Kasotho, ne? But hona le koma,
Okay, okay.
right? So ingoma basically. So kuthiwa ngiyengomeni, ne? Mandulo bekiwe engomeni, like you're not going ephehlweni, you're going engomeni, right?
Uh-huh.
So that ngiyoba umngoma nami, yabo. So kiyakokomeni, right? So koma is initiation again, because
Ah.
even people that are not sangomas go kokomeni again, you know. So there's no honali kingaka, but there's no asiki sangoma, if I can say, in people that aren't Nguni. But also then we'd have to go back to, but we're all the same, you know.
Yeah.
uh, I think the conversation that we're having about how Xhosa people and Sotho people are one and the same thing, right? So certain things will interlink and certain things will overflow into the other. And I
Yeah.
think it's just that there's a predominance in the Nguni aspect of this Ingulo, right? Or Tokodiso, if you want to say it in Sesotho. So Isangoma, Akeri, what I then, and again, we want to make disclaimers and say this is how I understand it, right? Because not everything is an end all.
Sure.
And Isangoma, when you're lost, right? You follow the music, Akeri.
Mm-hmm.
Or you follow. So if I'm gonna call you and we're out in public, or like look at birds, for example, right?
Yeah.
That bird will communicate with that bird, but in a sing-songy way, you know. And
Deflectelang.
so when eh
Deflectelang.
hey, if I could shop a plate, but it's like, well, even people momoka see, when you want somebody to come outside, you have a special, and that is your way of communication. And so song is just basically that. And I'm trying to go to the Sabella parts, ne?
Yeah.
But you need to give me a bit of Nkgopotsa so that I can say it the way, or remember it the way that I had remembered it. But yeah, there's no such, yeah. I don't want to say there's no such thing as a sangoma
Oh,
in
because Li's
Sotho,
Kupusaba Sutro is a bit different from the Nguni one, right? When we
100%.
yeah.
But also I haven't really, to be quite honest, been exposed to the Sotho part of initiation, not the way that I've been exposed to the Nguni
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is also something that maybe we can come back to,
Yeah.
just see
Yeah.
if you can find and just go look at that and try to understand and come back and dissect it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank you. So what I'm trying to do though with our Sunday chilling sessions here is to bring Lona, like especially the bilingual people or the people who are like who was Soto, right? I know Soto is quite good, but you more well, I know you also help Zulu, right? So I'm trying to get also because Rona on the Sotho side of things, there's not a lot of written information, even though like
Yeah.
a yeah, about the cosmos and stuff like that, historically. Dumelang Baholo. Thank you so much, everybody. Yes, those who missed our beginning, we have a Gogo Langa, Ilanga Lipalele with us today. We're gonna
You
be
say it's
speaking,
so, you said like a Suru girl.
but I am not Nguni though.
Langa.
Ulanga. Lang. I'm saying it
Langa.
anyway.
It's fine.
Kan Langa.
Langa. It's soft. You must be soft. Okay. Don't be so hard on yourself.
But yes, anyway, so Kalibo know that I like your unpacking of a Sangoma. Those who missed it will catch up or little Riveta back. But Dumelang, Togoseni, Lesedi, Bonkgono, Bontatemono. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Then I wanted to go to our topic at hand here and how you understand the topic, water as a metaphor for the journey of the spirit, the spiritual journey. How would you dissect that for us?
Okay. Okay. So the body is 70% water, right? Which is not like it's not a mistake. Water has memory. And what I mean by water has memory is that, so I've got a phone cover in my hand, right? If I put water, it's going to retain, the shape of this, but I'm going to spill it out and it's going to take whatever form I've spilt it into, right? And so with spirituality, you can't be rigid. Nah. You need to fit and you need to be molded, right? With least resistance.
Least
Um
resistance.
and with water, you can't resist, Water doesn't break because it doesn't have resistance. And so your spirit is it's fluid, right? You can survive without food, but you can't survive without water, because there's a certain nourishment, there's a certain cleansing, there's a certain cleanliness that comes with water, right? But when we also then look at water in the sense that, nah, personally, I believe that um water is God, or God is water, right? And I say this because water can save you, but water can kill you. And nothing else on earth has the power to do that, right?
Yo.
Nothing, absolutely nothing else on earth has the ability to do that except for water, right?
Mm.
And so now I will say that umvelingani, or whatever you want to label your higher power as, is water, right? You were in water for quite a while before you came on this place, you know. Um, and whenever, when people are tired, they say, I want to take a bath.
Yeah.
Because again, it goes back to the element of replenishment, right? You get replenished through water. There's nothing that you can do without water. Even right now, as we're speaking, there's water running through you. And water is, I keep getting an image, yeah, like, when water is leaving the river and then going to meet the sea, right? That transition is very seamless, but these are two different entities meeting to come together and form one, ne? And so when we talk about water and we talk about the spirit, for me personally speaking, I equate it to exactly that. I equate it to my physical self meeting my spiritual self in a different place and coming
Yeah.
together, you know,
Yeah.
to understand, ne? And then we also then talk about water is very significant to us, especially because we have iluzlumdao, right? and you, like, a lot of the time these people used water, you take it back to slave trade if you want to. People drowned, again, water, you know w- water is life. And because water is life, your spirit needs water to live.
But no, towards a book, I hear you. And I work how water retains memory. So I was actually speaking about this last week, and I think I mentioned it quite often. That is why, like, I would maybe to lawyer my day or to dictate how my day is gonna go. Like, I would speak into my water, make my spell. So a lot of spell work. Let me say spell work. I do. I like operating the water, like you're saying, Hori. It retain a memory, that water. And yeah, I think I'd want to expand a bit more on that regarding the life and death. Yeah, the water itself. Her work at the slave trade as well. And so in that case, like, is water itself self cleansing? Because like these are questions I always have. Hore. Okay, but
Does water
Baba,
get
commenting, they do like other rituals. So is water self cleansing itself? What happens to that memory that is poured into the water? Like, how does water cleanse itself? Yeah, let me rather ask that.
yes and no, ne? Yes, because again,
Go
water is in continuous. Okay, sure.
Yeah, sorry about that.
uh Water, again, it
As peace, I was saying, slave trade. Does water self cleanse? That was my question.
with this, you know that space also has memory, right?
Which I would take
So,
as
for example,
as above, so as below. Is it not?
yes,
Yeah,
maybe. But okay, so your bedroom is designed for sleeping, right? Um, and so you've been sleeping in your bedroom for quite a while, like years, right? So that energy has memory in it, right?
yeah,
And it holds that space holds your energy, and your energy changes, right, according to where you are. So because you're in the bedroom, you're going to sleep most, or you're going to do bedroom activities, whatever it is that you do in your bedroom, right? That has memory. So the water that I leave in my bedroom and the water that I leave in the kitchen retain two different types of memory, but it's
yeah.
water nonetheless, right?
Okay.
If I move the water in the bedroom and I take it to the kitchen, right, it's going to adapt to the kitchen. It's going to cleanse itself. It's going to rid itself of that, right? So, yes, water is self cleansing because there's always constant shifting, there's always constant motion within the
Yeah,
water. However, if you look at certain areas and you look at certain places where things happened, especially in large water bodies, those places do not have rest. There's a lot of unrest. There's a lot of, there's a lot that goes on because of what has happened there. So water cannot cleanse itself of what we've done to it. We need to go cleanse the water of what we've done to it. Right. Mara. So yes, when you look at, where um we're talking about the slave trade, right? So if you're going to look at where exactly the slave trade, or where a lot of bodies were left in the water, right?
we are losing you. Hello, is it my network? Where Gogi? Okay, I can hear you now. You froze there. Yes, you froze there for a minute. Okay, can you hear me? Ish, I needed that very vital point you're making there. Get I missed everything you said there. Okay, let me. You've frozen. Let me ask you to rejoin. Yeah. Oh man, that was a powerful point she was making. Okay, I'm gonna try caller. But you can drop questions so long while we are waiting for her. Togozani, everybody. Just a technical glitches at the moment. I'm gonna ask her to please rejoin us as she was explaining. She was expanding more on the memory of water. Oh man. Hi. Ke kopa o tswa o kene hape, you frozen. Okay. Are you able to rejoin? Are you able to rejoin? Okay. Kena he. All right, cool. And that is why the trade in Congo needs to end. These are, but yeah, well, my view on the memory of water, like I say, that whenever I do a lot of spell work, I like using that water because for your another memory retention of the waters, you know. So there's also studies that people do where they would actually like check the molecules, the structure, pause on the water, stress in a certain way. If you do something else to water, it's unbreakable. Change form, yes, but it is unbreakable. I think we have her back now.
Hi.
Yeah, well, hashtag Congo. Ya Congo tshwantse fele la bona di-iPhone tsa lona di tswa. But yes, I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember the point you were on. Yeah, the slave trade. I don't know if you can take us back there again about where the people babangata. Oh no, you frozen again. Okay, I can. Yeah, there's just a later delay. Yeah, maybe we should pre-record. Oh, give me more. Yeah, I think let's leave that. So sharp, yeah. I don't boss slave trade. But you touched on something also very important. I like your analysis of this every time we're having convos. Of the more localized terms. Umndawu wamanzi, iy'dalwa zasemanzini. Somebody last week was asking about inzunza. Are you able to expand for us on those terms for us to understand? Okay, how umndawu wasemanzini? What does that entail? Inzunza ke eng? Iy'dalwa zasemanzini. And your experience. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Mndawu. But when we
Yeah.
talk about Idlozi Mndawu, we talk about an ancestor who's looking for a place. Usually an ancestor that was either lost in battle or whatever. Ne? And so they're looking for home. They want to go home. Right. And that is basically what my understanding of what idlozi lomdawu is, right? So uma ungenwa idlozi
Mm. You're freezing again. Are you there? Okay, I think we should pre-record. Yeah, I think we're gonna pre-record. Yeah, because yeah, Gary phone is acting up. Where Ugogo is. Um, but yeah, I think we'll pick it up from here. But Kaleboka, I'm noting the questions that we currently have. Gogo, yeah, she's gone. Okay, are you here, Gogo? The audio. Okay, so I'm gonna pre-record, ne? We're gonna pre-record. Can you hear me? None. Okay, I'm gonna pre-record. I'll just note the questions that we have here. Towards Gogo Tozani. Definitely, or they can't even explain who created the waters in their famous. Okay, I think, yeah, I'm not too sure how to read that comment. And he said she thought it was her area, but it doesn't really work nicely during the day. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pre-record. Hopefully, we'll have this up. Yeah, sorry Gogo, for those technical glitches. I think her phone is giving problems. So I'm gonna do a pre-recording with her just to finish off the last 30 minutes that we had with her, and then I will put it up later on today. So this will be part one, and then we'll continue on part two. So yes, I get my ads. I would have really loved the questions to be live, but yeah, the technical glitches. Okay, thank you so much for coming. Those who are able to come, and yeah, I guess we'll get the post questions and then we'll answer them on our next. All right. Thanks so much.